Hi everyone, I got the idea to do this video this morning and I thought it might be a bit of fun. It's going to be my 10 fashion commandments, and they're sort of not in any particular order. These are like guidelines that I use when I'm thinking about buying stuff or getting dressed. The first one is thou shalt be organised. So recently I did quite a big kind of organised clear out, tidy up of my wardrobe, and I got rid of a whole lot of stuff that I don't wear and gave it to charity and stuff. I just really kind of like tightened up my what I have in my wardrobe. I just feel so much better that I don't kind of, like my wardrobe was so packed tight that it was really hard to get stuff out, and there's just all this stuff that I didn't actually need or wear, and it just kind of made things more difficult, and I feel a lot better not having too much stuff. And the second one is thou shalt not double up. So one of the other things that I am trying to do is, if I have a certain type of item, I'm not going to buy a second sort of slight variation on the same thing. Things like shoes and bags and stuff like that, I'm trying to just, like I've got one pair of black ballet flats, and then I recently got another pair of ballet flats in a lighter colour, but I don't really need, another pair of black ballet flats in suede and another pair of black ballet flats with a detail, in patent or whatever. Like I've got the ones that I have. I don't need to keep going and buying slight variations of the same kind of item. Fashion commandment is one in, one out. So this is something that I brought in recently to sort of going back to my be organised, is I'm trying to cut down. I don't want to get my wardrobe to be kind of overfull the way it has been in the past. So I'm only, like if I buy something new, then I have to get rid of something. So yesterday I bought a t-shirt from Country Road, and I went through and I found a t-shirt that I don't actually like. I don't one in, one out, just to kind of, because it really helps to not have too much stuff, to kind of stay organised and stuff like that. So some people might not be up for the one in, one out, and there are definitely things that I have that even if I think are worth hanging on to. So because they're, even if maybe I don't wear them so much now, they're definitely classic items that I want to keep. It just makes you think a bit harder about whether you need the item that you are thinking about buying, because if you're not willing to get rid of something that you already own, then to replace what you are thinking about buying with, then you probably don't need. I shall not buy things that don't suit my figure. And just like earlier this winter, I bought a pair of leggings, and I got all like, yeah, I'm going to wear leggings and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, they don't suit me. And it was just a silly thing to do. And I'm usually pretty good at not buying things that don't suit my figure, because I'm kind of like a pear shape. So, my bum isn't my best feature. So, I'm just, try to be kind of realistic about what suits me and what doesn't, and buy stuff that flatters my figure and not stuff that is fashionable but doesn't. So my next commandment is thou shalt not wear clothing that doesn't fit properly. I've done a lot of op shopping and thrifting in my time, and I've bought lots of stuff that kind of fits, or like I really like it, but it's too big or it's too small, or it's too this or that or whatever. And from now on, I'm just recently I've been like, okay, no more stuff that doesn't fit properly, because even if it's a nice item, if it doesn't fit you properly, it doesn't look good. So from now on, I've made a rule with myself that if it doesn't fit, I either don't keep it, don't buy it, or I go and get it tailored to fit properly, because it just makes such a difference. Because I bought a pair of some trousers recently, and because as I said, I'm a kind of pear shape, and so a lot of the time, especially with pants and jeans and stuff, is if it fits me over the bottom, then there's too much. It's too big at the waist. So some trousers that I got recently, I got it taken in at the waist, and it just makes such a difference to have an like clothing that looks like it, that fits your body properly. Thou shalt buy good quality. So I really try to avoid synthetic fibers, so stuff with polyester, nylon and stuff like that. I tend to avoid, and or acrylics and stuff, and like, so that rules out a lot of cheaper knitwear. I think like Sportsgirl has some really cute knits, but like they always have acrylic in them and stuff, so I just never buy stuff by Sportsgirl knits, and it's really frustrating because I wish that they had them in nicer fibers, but or in natural fibers rather than man-made fibers. So yeah, I tried to buy like cotton, silk, or viscose, which is it's a man-made fiber which is made out of cellulose, so it has lots of properties of natural fibers. So I do buy rayon viscose fabric clothing, and then I also try to avoid fast fashion. So just clothing that's so super cheap that, like a t-shirt for like $5 or whatever. If you're paying dirt cheap prices, then someone else is paying in another way, as in there's probably the person who manufactured that item probably got paid very little money, and you don't know, like, I just think that they're paying for you to have a really cheap item which you probably aren't going to keep for very long. So I don't feel comfortable in that sense, and a lot of the time the quality isn't good either. So I don't want to buy items that are made by people who aren't paid a fair wage, and B, I don't want to buy items that aren't well made. Maggie Alderson is a journalist, and she said something about I'm not rich enough to buy crap because buying crap quality is kind of like pouring your money down the drain because you can't keep it. Whereas if you buy something that is well made, then you'll use it for my next commandment is thou shalt toss out, donate, or sell. So if I buy something and then I don't end up using it, I try to kind of move it on in some way at a reasonable pay, in a timely fashion. So stuff like clothing, like, I don't know, I'm selling a coat on eBay that I bought maybe a year ago, and I just have not worn it. Like, it doesn't fit properly, blah blah blah, so I'm selling it on eBay. Other stuff that doesn't fit, or I don't wear and it's time to go, I give it to charity. So I just don't want stuff kind of hanging around the house that I don't need or use. Commandment is thou shalt wear nice undies. So after I finished breastfeeding, actually, my underwear was in a kind of quite a sorry state, and so I went to Maya, which is a department store here, and I got a whole lot of underwear by Pleasure State, which is an Australian underwear brand, and I think it's pretty sure it's available overseas, but that brand fits me quite well, and they have really like nice designs and stuff, and I try to wear matching underwear just because it makes me feel, even though no one else can see it, I feel a lot better when I'm wearing matching and nice quality underwear that's pretty and comfortable. So my last commandment is thou shalt make an effort. So I really try, especially since I had a child and I'm sort of home, like I'm not going to work every day and stuff. I still really try to kind of look pulled together and presentable, and like I've made a bit of an effort to with my outfit and my appearance, because especially when you're looking after kids, because they're really messy and you have to go to the park and you have to be comfortable and stuff like that. But for me, it makes me also feel better about myself to kind of have made an effort with my outfit. I don't think I'd feel good about myself if I was always just kicking about in tracksuit pants and a dirty t-shirt or whatever, which, you know, there is a time and place, but I just know from on a day-to-day basis for me that I feel better about myself if I make an effort. And I know some people might be like, you know, it's not all about appearance, and just the way that you're dressed can really make a difference to how you feel and how you present yourself and how you relate to other people. And it's not the only thing, but you know, I think if you feel good, then you're going to conduct yourself in a way that kind of conveys that you feel good about yourself. Another commandment is thou shalt use good coat hangers. This is like, I don't know if you know the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. That human beings have a kind of hierarchy of needs. So the first thing that you need is water, and then you need food, and then you need shelter, and then you need to clothe yourself. And sort of, if you don't have water, then you and food, then you don't have the capacity to kind of then look after your need for shelter kind of thing. And so at the top of Maslow's hierarchy of needs are things like like art and beautifying your surroundings and stuff. And I'd say that he left off I'm going to add one to my hierarchy of needs: matching coat hangers. You so don't need matching coat hangers, but if you're kind of on the anal side like me, I do like to be organised, and I do like things to look nice, even if they're behind like wardrobe doors. I do like things to look nice. So just recently I treated myself to matching coat hangers. I just got coat hangers from Coles for my t-shirts and stuff like that. So they were like, it was $3 for a box of 10. Yeah, it's very indulgent to have matching coat hangers, but I've got matching coat hangers at the moment, and by gosh, it makes a difference to your wardrobe. I am really enjoying it. And some people might be appalled by that, but and I agree, it's a first world problem, but it's something to think about. It's something, there are definitely other things in the world that are much more important than matching coat hangers, but I do have matching coat hangers. So that's it for my 10 commandments. I don't know if it was 10, I didn't count. My 10 commandments of fashion commandments. I'd like to hear what other people's fashion commandments might be, or if you're appalled by something that I said, by the matching coat hangers, or I don't know. Anyway, I'd like to hear what anyone else has to say on the topic, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, bye.